The conclusion is, if there's no God, then we're just space dust. That's it. And if we're just space dust, then just relax, because it doesn't matter. My name is Father Mike Schmitz, and this is Ascension Presents. So I recently was talking with one of our students. This is someone who's searching, right? This is someone who's asking big questions and has read a lot when it comes to faith, has read a lot when it comes to aspects of science. And of course, caveat is I would maintain, and I'll maintain until the day I die, there is no contradiction between good faith and good science. Why? Because science is the pursuit of natural truth, and faith is a pursuit of supernatural truth. Truth cannot contradict truth, so there is no contradiction between good science and good faith. So anyways, back to our story. And they were just saying, like, but here we are, we're just specks, right? We're just specks in that are flying through space, and there are hundreds of billions upon hundreds of billions of stars, and probably life other places in the universe. We're insignificant. Like, nothing we do matters. All the squabbles we have these days, and all the pressure people are under, and to try to do this or avoid doing this other thing. He just came to this conclusion of just relax, because it doesn't matter. You're a speck of dust in the big scheme of things. And what even are human beings? We're nothing. Therefore, since there is no God, just do what you want, because it doesn't matter. So relax and have fun. Just love each other. He's right. If there is no God, then do whatever you want. Like that, yes, please do whatever you want, because if there's no God, there's no right or wrong. There's no such thing as right or wrong. Why? Because all there is what is. All there is either, when it comes to right or wrong, it's not right or wrong. It is either what you prefer or what works, right? It's either opinion or utility. That's all life is. If there is no God, honestly, like he said, relax, because nothing you do matters. Now, that's a positive way of saying it. But what about saying it like this? Okay, if there's no God, then nothing you do matters. You don't matter. Because if there's no God, there's no meaning. Do whatever you want, because nothing you do matters. I mean, this is the heaviness of, if there's no God, then do whatever you want. Fun, relax, peace, just chill. On the other hand, if there is God, then I may not do whatever I want, right? If there is a God who made this world on purpose and for a purpose, if there's a God who made you on purpose and for a purpose, then yeah, the bad news or the hard news is you may not do, and I may not do whatever I want. Why? Because you matter. Because your choices matter. Because everything you do doesn't just take on the weight of space dust flying through the galaxy, but everything you do takes on the weight of a being made in God's image and likeness that is destined to live forever. And so here's the question. The question is not just between, is there God, is there not a God? The question also is, do you matter? Do you not matter? The question is, do your choices have significance, or are they completely insignificant? Now, I'm not going to say choose one or the other because you like one or over the other. That's not it. The only reason we'd ever choose to believe in something is not because we like it, not because we prefer it, not because it works, but the only reason to believe anything is because it's true. So we have to ask the question. Let's ask the question of ourselves, of our own hearts, and ask the question, which one most accurately reflects our lived experience? And the one that I think the one that most accurately reflects our lived experience is, we have a sense that even though we might not know the meaning of every single moment, we know that there's meaning in each moment, right? Like, this is true. We might not know the meaning, like in times of suffering, even in times of joy of love, in times of heartbreak, in times of like great intense pain, we might not know, what does this mean? But what is the cry of the human heart? The cry of the human heart is, what does this mean? Right? The cry of the human heart is, why? And the human heart would not ask the question why unless the human heart just recognized that there's an answer to this question, that there's one who's listening to this cry. And this is the outcry of every person, from a theist to an atheist to an agnostic. We all have this longing in us that recognizes, okay, this moment means something. I don't know what it means. That these lives matter. That your life matters. Your choices matter. And again, this is just to pay attention to this. And again, we don't choose to believe in God because it makes us happy or because it makes us good or because it's our opinion. The only reason to choose to believe in God is because he really actually does exist. The only reason to choose to believe that life has meaning is because it does, not because we like that. And yet, look at our human experience. So much, if not everything in our human experience, points to this truth. You matter. This world is not an accident. You are not an accident. The person you love, who loved you, that's not simple instinct. It's not merely an accident. That you have been made on purpose and for a purpose. This world's been made on purpose and for a purpose. And yes, because of that, you may not do whatever you want. Bad news. But also because of that, you may not do whatever you want because everything you choose to do matters because you matter. And that's the good news. Anyways, I think it's something to think about, and I definitely think it's something to pray about. For all of us here at Ascension Presents, my name's Father Mike. God bless.